Not guilty.
22-year-old James Saltmarsh charged with SA and killed of his 8-month-old daughter, but he hysterically claimed in court that he had never done anything to harm his daughter. On April 20th, James panicked and dialed 911. He fell asleep while holding 8-month-old Janiyah to watch a movie. When he woke up, Janiyah was not breathing. Emergency personnel immediately took Janiyah to the hospital, but she still passed away due to severe injuries. The report given by the doctor shows that Janiyah suffered from SA and abuse, skull fracture, rectal injury, consistent with injury caused by foreign body insertion into the anus. Despite James's unanimous claim of innocence, the police still arrested him on charges of murder and SA. Once the incident was reported, James received overwhelming insults and condemnation. However, 2 months later, the event took a turning point. Forensic experts determined that Janiyah's deceased was actually a tragic accident, as the rectal tear was actually just a tiny crack caused by constipation. The cause of death was due to James accidentally suffocating Janiyah while he was sleeping, which is consistent with James's testimony that he held her too tightly for fear of her falling off the bed, and no brain damage was found, which is completely inconsistent with the doctor's conclusion in the lawsuit. The prosecutor's office ultimately dropped the charges against James, but the harm he suffered could never be undone.
When I first saw this story, I was like, wow, when I was first watching the video and gathering the information. So the young man was holding his daughter when he fell asleep, but he was clutching his daughter tight so he wouldn't drop her. And he accidentally took his daughter's life. Took her to the hospital. They did an autopsy, ran the doctor's test, and they concluded that she had injuries that were caused by trauma in SA. Trauma to the head, rectum, all those areas. The man already suffering from accidentally taking his daughter's life. But the false doctor's report could have further ruined his life. So that made me wonder, that made me think. I'm thinking now, how many other people's lives were ruined by the false or faulty doctor's report or autopsy report that's saying this is what we found. Luckily, thankfully, another evaluation was done and it came with the real results, and the man's life wasn't ruined. A black man in that. And of course, I'm thinking about how many other black men or black people, period, this has happened to. But overall, how many people, period, this has happened to. But this is crazy that even in these days, with the technology being what it is, that someone can still almost have their life ruined, or even have their life ruined because of the foul things that the doctors are doing, filing the false reports and giving false evidence and all those different things. That's wild. That is wild. In 2025, of course that happened in 2024 or 2023, but still, like modern day time with all the technology we have, that's still happening. So, just my thoughts.